The update that saved Apex Legends. So it's safe to say that prior to Season 20 of Apex Legends, the game has felt quite stale and repetitive with some major glaring issues alongside that. The game for many seasons struggled to bring players a fresh experience whilst tackling some of its issues that would not seem to leave the game. So today I'm here to discuss the revival of that fresh experience that Apex has seemingly been able to make with the release of Season 20 and just why it might have saved the game. If you're new, just quickly, a like and a subscription would be greatly appreciated. It helps the video reach more people in the YouTube algorithm. So with the run up to Season 20, many things were leaked, such as a new map, or a new weapon, or even a new legend, and prior to Season 20 we had a poor rank system, and only big changes recently we got in previous seasons was the Revenant Reborn rework. And for the past few seasons we still had many issues with the rank system and the whole config debate, as well as mouse and key versus roller debate, and obviously the glaring cheater problem that we had. So after a successful first collaboration event with Final Fantasy, Respawn implemented and made some major changes leading up to Season 20. Firstly, removing all of the CFG file capabilities and the third-party software that people were using allowed for a more genuine experience when playing Apex Legends, which I personally felt was a huge W in itself. This would start a chain of positive changes that Respawn then go ahead to make to Apex Legends. Season 20 drops, and it comes with major changes that would ultimately change the way we play and know Apex as it is. Armors were completely revamped, and I'll get onto that in a second. Legends were completely overhauled with new perks, a brand new map, and changed ranked gameplay. Now, not all of these changes that came to Season 20 was asked for. Some not even, like, who would have thought that they would have revamped armors out of everything, because no one had a problem with armors, but what they did to the game really satisfied players with that fresh experience that a lot of players like myself were looking for with this game. Changing armor allowed for less RNG and more team-based ways to upgrade your Evo Shield, forcing your team to play more together and adding a completely new dynamic in the game with the perks. So each legend you play, whether you're a Wraith main, a Fuse main, a Gibby main, or whatever, felt new and fresh and added new ways to play the game. For me personally, I've been maining Fuse, and I've been able to make some new plays and new ways to kill my opponent with one of his passive perks that allowed me to walk through my ring of fire without being slowed, allowing to secure knocks with players who were trapped within the fire. And this is the case for other legends such as Wraith being able to Q quicker, or Ashe with the longest snare and being able to snare multiple players. It really gave whoever you are and however you played the game a completely new way to play Apex as is. This season also came with a new map called Thunderdome. This map, I personally feel, is one of the best maps in the game. A mixture of height, low ground, tunnels, zip lines, anything for anyone to play, and it is on all modes. Now, I've said persistently that these LTMs that they put in like a playlist is definitely something that the game really needed. If anyone played the game before this, understood that sometimes the PR just got a little bit dry, or you couldn't get a kill, or lobbies were really difficult, and you wanted to be able to shoot your gun and not feel like you're just getting kind of BS'd on armor or shield or guns or whatever it might be. So having a mode like this where you can have predetermined loadouts to be able to shoot your gun and play the game is really nice. So to keep having them add new maps and create new maps and POIs for us to enjoy was really good, and this map definitely was a hit. Anyone I've spoke to in my stream or myself has been really positive about this new map, and I think it's great that they keep adding new maps, and I think they should continue to do that as well. We also got the introduction of a new game mode. This new game mode is called Straight Shot, where basically you land and it's off spawn and you have guns. It's a bit like Armed and Dangerous, where you have guns with attachments on them, but the difference is that it's half the player size in a shorter ring, but there's a team that spawns on you, so there's no really third party, because everyone around the small ring has their own 3v3, and if you kill your team quick enough, then you can third party, and that's the reward for being so efficient in your fight. This mode could do with a few tweaks, but again, it's something that the community didn't really ask for, but we'd hope would get added into the game. Not necessarily this mode, but just the introduction of new modes. I remember playing Apex in periods where they just didn't add new modes. I can't remember the season, someone can let me know down maybe in the comments, but there was periods where there was a lot of new game modes, then there was nothing for a long time. Then we had 3 Strikes, which was amazing, everyone loved it, and they're going to be reintroducing it, and I personally think that should be a permanent mode. I think everyone would agree with me. 3 Strikes being a permanent mode would be really great for the game, but being able to introduce new modes and have the knowledge that the team behind the game modes are actively working on new ways for us to play the game is again another positive thing that Respawn has been able to introduce within Season 20, and I think the game is really heading in a good way. So when it was leaked that we weren't getting a new map or a new legend or a new weapon within Apex Legends for Season 20, to think that I'd be sat here saying that this season has been so far a huge success is crazy. But they've been able to do it by fixing and changing a lot of the core issues with the game whilst being able to add a fresh experience and add some other things that we didn't expect we were going to get in the game as well. Also having a very good anniversary event with lots of free things as well as a really solid battle pass for such a cheap price is another positive standpoint that Respawn made with Apex Legends in Season 20. The point is of this video, I feel like I'm rambling on too much, but it's to outline the fact that even though we didn't get a new map, even though we didn't get a new legend, even though we didn't get a new weapon, the core values of the game that were changed and the way that they were able to freshen up the gameplay is something that the game's needed for, and it's really needed for a long time. And I'm personally really happy for that, and the fact that now, the season after, we could even look forward to a new map, a new legend, and it be able to space out the content. So maybe we get a new map and a new legend, and then the season after we get a new weapon. Being able to increase the longevity of the game's content, I guess you could say schedule, is something that is good for the game, and in my opinion has saved Apex Legends from a pretty big downfall, because it was very high in the popularity, then it became very repetitive, and Apex, or should I say EA, rinsed the fact that it was extremely popular. Then with over time, as the player base it's still populated but has dipped down, Respawn has really got their finger out and got to work and made some really positive changes in this season. So let me know what you guys think. What's your favourite change about Season 20 in Apex Legends? Is it the ranked gameplay? Is it the new perks? Is it the new shield system? Or is it the new map? Or are you just happy that we've got some new stuff within the game? Thank you very much for watching today's video. Sorry it was a little bit of a ramble, but I kind of wanted to just sit here and do a different tone of video on my channel. If you want more of these as well, let me know, because I'm definitely happy to do more serious commentaries and kind of unscripted work where I kind of get to just sit and talk to you guys about my opinion and what I've seen on the internet about the game itself, especially when I play so much of the game. If you'd like to interact with me live, you can find me live on Twitch, that'll be in my description, and if you want to get closer to the community, please join the Discord link down below. But yes guys, let me know what you think. What's the change you're most happy about, in Season 20. I appreciate you watching the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.